annoying. And I feel like through all of that analysis, we left out one key detail. Diddy Kong may be the prince, but he's not the king. Chrom is coming out, and I think this is a fantastic time to bring out the boy Blue Wonder.
All right, yeah. Now the dynamic of this match has just completely changed. Having a disjoint just completely changes how Mega Man has to play the game. He has to play way more reserved, way more defensive, and he has to keep them out more than anything. It is just so difficult. It is so difficult for Mega Man to move around disjointed moves. But right now, thankfully though, for Mega Man, Chrom doesn't have a very good recovery, and Mega Man has a pretty good options for the ledge to deal with up B at the crest, and it's definitely probably gonna come into play in this matchup. But more than anything, neutral is just going to be a struggle for Smash. Not gonna kill, but very close.
Yeah, this matchup is all going to come down to how quickly can petebr0 get Chrom off stage before Rivers gets the opportunity to get some sort of confirm. Because on-stage battle is going to be nightmarish fighting against Chrom. His ability to zone break on Mega Man is going to take, honestly, fairly minimal effort from James.
Yeah, it is.
Like, his Chrom is no joke, and Chrom as a whole is able to weave in and out of the pressure of pellets very easily. Like, even Leaf Shield and Metal Blade aren't the safest of projectiles because if they don't land in the right spots on the stage, they don't do anything.
No, they don't. Yeah, and once again, like Chrom, Chrom's ability to just move around the screen at a quick pace is just going to just make Mega Man suffer here. And even though this game is even, at least as far as the pace of the match goes, petebr0 has basically been on the back of this entire game. And right now he's doing pretty well though. He's definitely pulling it back a little bit. And wow, covering the roll with the forward air, and this is not looking good for Rivers game one. Giving Mega Man a lead like this in this matchup definitely is a bit actually kind of changes the dynamic of the match. Mega Man one of those characters where he struggles bringing deficits back, but when it comes to holding a lead, he's one of the greatest. Never mind.
Yeah, now up B as a burst option is going to be vital to James evening the playing field. It's not as reliable as his brother counterpart Ike when it comes to up being at a disadvantage like that, but when it comes to like really netting out those stocks, because Mega Man plays such a heavy runaway game with a lead, you just need to get it done. And the pickup hitbox is pretty respectable.
I love the jumping down tilt right there. Perfect spacing to get the Crash Bomber attached to Mega Man after the down tilt. Oh my goodness! And
great check.
Punishing the burst option, that was really good from James. I really respect that forward smash. Really good coverage of like Mega Man could really only air dodge there in that situation. So very good option coverage. Oh my god, that. So I was definitely I was definitely making fun of his uppercuts earlier, but I mean he's pretty good at utilizing the active frame. So I take it back.
It's a risky move, but as long as you have a platform to cover that landing, it's not as risky. And I feel like that's the important part.
Absolutely.
Although, mostly, one thing I do want to bring up, how in the pregame for this, we focused so much on how important it would have been for, what Rivers is doing in neutral, because of how heavily he can be punished. Yeah. I feel like we could take that same script and flip it, because petebr0's only getting blown up anytime he's making these wayward button presses.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to neutral, he's got Leaf Shield to peel away, he's got Metal Blade, he's got Crash Bomber, he's got the pellet to the Mega Buster, he's fine. But when he comes in with a wayward landing, he's getting eaten alive for it. He evens up the stock count in that instance, but 107% on board, he has to turtle hard.
He has to. And yeah, okay, we are going to land the uppercut again. Try to cover the fall from the platform. Unfortunately, not going to get it. Rivers in a position where he can just win this game right now off of a jab, but we are just going to cover normal get it with forward tilt. Really good stuff to James. Game one going to him. And yeah, this is looking like he's definitely doing a pretty decent job of keeping Chrom out, but he is just I can't even say he's getting nickel and dime, because every time he gets touched, he takes about 40%. And generally, Rivers is just controlling the pace of the match. Even in petebr0's shining moments, he has just been struggling in neutral against Chrom and in disadvantage in general, and it is showing, for sure.
I feel like that's to the fault of petebr0 for pressing a lot of buttons swinging at a disadvantage. Typically with Mega Man, if you want to press Mega Buster, that's cool. That's covering a lot of space, and it's not a very hard commitment, especially if you're only putting out one or two shot. When you start throwing out Slash Claw, the back air, or you try to go for some sort of jump read with air shoe, the up air, we got problems because those moves have a lot more lag, and Chrom moves too fast for us to reliably cover a lot of options. So I feel like if petebr0 tries to take a step back a little bit, maybe wait out with some neutral air dodges, or even just no buttons at all, just navigate yourself safely to the stage and reset neutral, taking as little damage as possible, I do think he can edge us on out. Game 2 is moving us to Town and City. I think this is a really good strat to move against Chrom, but I don't know if it's good strat to move against James.
Yeah, James is excellent at just controlling space. He like with just his presence, like he perfectly places his buttons in a way where it's so even if you give yourself more room to work, it honestly the longer you play against James in the set, the smaller the stage feels, regardless of what the kick is. Because he just does such a good job of just suppressing you and making sure that no matter how much space you have, you always have to be worried about his buttons. And that is probably one of the most excellent parts of the play style. What a confirm. Good stuff.
Go ahead and clip that one moment. That one moment's going to encapsulate this entire set. We saw petebr0 try to go in for the mega upper at a disadvantage. It just wasn't the move. And James got, I think, 3 hits leading into his kill confirm.
Oh no!
Look at this nonsense!
Oh god! Alright, yeah, unfortunately, I honestly thought he was just gonna up B all the way out there and just get dude, do it for the clip, bro. But
like you don't got it like that no more. Chrom don't got it. James got it like that. Chrom don't got it like that.
Oh my god. And there we go with the short even coming out. And that is going to even up the game a little bit, but once again, like I was saying earlier, Rivers just has the pace of this match is completely under control. And even those optimal metal blade punishes. What do you do?
I feel like the little bits and pieces where petebr0's in the lead, it's like a matter of winning the battle but not the war, because Rivers doesn't seem like he's slowed down at all, regardless of the fact that the stocks are even, regardless of the fact that like damage is not too far off between each other.
That forward smash, but James is just not biting on the ledge. Yeah, like we were saying earlier, petebr0 is pushing a lot of buttons, and I think that goes for an advantage as well. Like when he has a ledge situation versus James, he kind of like hard commits to an option, and every time James just kind of wait for him to do it, and then just get stage control back. And that is one situation where petebr0 has just been. I honestly don't want to say it's panic mode, but it definitely seems a little odd that he's like hard committing when he really needs to just kind of be more patient and wait for Rivers to choose an option. But I don't know, at this point, it's a little rough. It's a little rough. If Rivers gets the next hit, I'm not sure of petebr0's chances of winning.
Oh, never mind. Rivers threw it all away. The one mega power, just like you were mentioning, dude.
Hashtag bubble. But, all right. And then we're gonna get that nice little combo, though. Big lead.
A nice little combo. A nice little lead. Big combo, big lead. James takes it right away in game 2 in very impressive fashion.
Excellent platforming station. You got it, bro. That was pretty excellent.
The Town and City plats are the real villain of this game. Actual cursed shit happens on the stage.
And people want Hazard on Smashville back. Get out of here.
People don't realize that like 3/4 of the cast could kill at 0 with hazards on for all of the legal stages.
Dude, like
that's such a Pandora's box. I'm not even gonna bother discussing what you do, but we got a good set ahead of us that shows that Town and City itself is a mistake.
The Northern Cave discussion is already toxic enough. I don't need to start this all. I don't need this.
Nah, you missed us with that nonsense today.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, that's a 2-0 lead for Rivers. We're gonna be getting into game 3 now. Once again, Rivers is completely controlling the pace, but even with that, people are keeping it close and like, and you can whittle down like the specific moments where he loses to like 1 to 2 little interactions that Rivers just optimizes his hits on. We're gonna be going to small battlefield though.
And I feel like the reason that we're seeing that and such confident play from Rivers is the fact that like when you try to think of the counterplay for Chrom for any character, even ones that have losing matchups, it all comes down to the same thing. Just push him off to the ledge. What's he going to do with the ledge? What's he going to do off stage? He's going to die, right? Rivers is very aware of this. Rivers is very aware that Chrom ain't shit off stage. So, he's got to hone his gameplay to be like, don't make any mistakes, and when you get that one hit, you make it count. And look how that's rewarding him right now.
Oh my god, like the disjoint is just really making people suffer when he throws out pellets. It is absolutely like that is struggle neutral. When when your one major tool and neutral just doesn't work in a matchup, it makes it really, really hard for you to have to adjust. You have to play the game completely differently. And petebr0, I'm struggling to do that. We are going to get there, guys, with that back air. Really good punish from Rivers, and once again, starting off with the lead, but still fairly close for petebr0. Not out of the woods for damage yet. Oh god. Yeah, there it is.
That was gross as hell. That all started with stealing the metal blade.
I'm telling you, bro, he optimized his metal blade punishes. How do you do? Alright. We were gonna get a couple hits there, but other than that, James can't hit it. Wouldn't sure you can do the platform, get a small bit of damage, but I'm like it's really just a matter of how many times petebr0 can hit him before he takes 60. He's got no jump. This is a terrifying situation. Good air dodge from the stage. Gonna get a little punish there. Committing a little too hard. Definitely a situation there where he was already off stage. Definitely struggling a little bit to get any type of percent on the James here. Struggling with people. Like neutrals not working, combos aren't working, punishes aren't big enough compared to James's. Like nothing's working out for him right now. He really needs. I don't want to say miracle, but I think that would be an accurate assessment. All right, well there you go. Wake up, short you.
Hey, listen. When in doubt, close your eyes and think of Street Fighter 4.
Yes, of course. Oh my. Yeah. Oh, we're getting air dodge out of it. Good stuff. Good
really solid presence of mind to know how to DI the double edge dance.
Yeah, he's doing really good of that. Oh, he didn't get the confirm. I think unfortunately though, petebr0 still wasn't ready.
Rivers said get equipped with this. Solid 3. Oh, he's gonna scare his way to grand finals. I hope to see more petebr0 soon, but I hope we see him patch it back up because that was an intense game 3. Rivers ran right away with it, stock after stock.
Yeah, generally speaking, there was well, once again in petebr0's shining moments, he still couldn't measure up to James's pressure and damage and optimism, like right there, like just perfect recognition after landing that metal blade, and just catching everything that petebr0 really wanted to do at any point in this set. Even when he took the hits, he knew exactly what to do after, and he got bigger punishes. He was just on point. Yeah, and catching the spot dodge, even though he didn't get the confirm there.
petebr0 was shook. He was shook. He saw the last time we saw Chrom with a metal blade in hand. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him either. He's like, he's using my tool better than me. Help. Oh god.
That's what happens though. But honestly, like, I think that's just good. That's good stuff on James. I feel like week after week we find new reasons to praise Rivers, but I think that's one where it's like really truly exploitation of a good matchup and really showcasing from every which and why Chrom is able to be a character like Mega Man.
Yep. I definitely thought we were going to see a more intense set, but I definitely just forgot that James played Chrom for a minute. So, yep. I definitely thought the Diddy was coming out, but